guys, Demi here. Welcome back to another video. I want to apologise for any background noise as a van just decided to pull up, close as I started to record. So today I am telling you why myself and the blind community use Instagram, because people always full face or reply with a nasty comment saying like, why are you on this platform? What is the point of you being on Instagram if you can't see? So I'm going to tell you why I'm on Instagram and why most of the blind community are on Instagram. Number one, we are people. We're normal people, just have to do things a little bit differently. So we can use Instagram, we can use Facebook, and we can use Twitter. It's a lot of accessibility, and if you wanted to help us out making the internet more accessible, there is a way you can do that. I will link the video down below. You know about accessibility, I've mentioned it plenty of times, right? This is my Instagram page. Sorry if the ring light's in the way. You've got my pictures, you've got my bio and all that. So yeah, you've got all that, and you're probably thinking, well, I get a lot of questions saying, how do you take these pictures of yourself? How do you do photography? How do you type all that? And why are you on Instagram? Some people do comment really nasty comments and full on argue with you and debate that I should leave the platform. I don't listen to you. You are not controlling me, so what's off? Yeah, some people think they can control you online for some reason. Complete strangers, so like, get off this platform. What's it got to do with them? I don't know. You've got Zoom, you've got alt text, which I've mentioned before. So I'm going to show you how I use Instagram. I have the iPhone 11 Pro Max, so I got a big phone because I needed a bigger screen. My last phone I cannot use at all now, which I've given to my brother. My phone is a nice size, about the size of my palm. It's a quite nice size, even though it's quite big for like pockets and that. It's good for me. But Instagram, so we're on Instagram, my page. Them images for me are too small to see, and probably too small for most people to see. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop the screen that I'm looking at up here. You've obviously got Instagram, my text size all the way up. You can add that to this page if you go to settings. So if we head over to settings and go down to accessibility, you can select voiceover, zoom, magnifier. I myself use magnifier, so if you use 3 fingers and tap, it goes this big, and you use 3 fingers to move about and just see things. So this is what I use on Instagram. So let's go on this pictures. For example, my latest post, I can tap this and look about the room. There's a bed, some pictures that I can't really understand what they are, and there's me. Ew. So that is a really easy thing for me. So you can like read like this. Here's my friend Kyle's pet with its little tongue sticking out. I can tell that because obviously I use my peripheral vision, and zooming in more really helps. I zoom in on all my devices when I'm playing Sims. I go into settings and make everything much bigger. It's so helpful. So you probably don't understand how alt text works, because I always say add image descriptions or add alt text, and obviously I've showed you that before. So you go to the 3 dots at the top, press edit, and then you go to edit alt text, and here's the description of my picture. So if you're wondering how the hell do blind people use that, well, if you go into settings and enable voiceover,
accessibility, back button.
so it tells you how to use it here.
Swipe 3 fingers to scroll.
So you swipe all the way up to switch up. It's really awkward to use. However, right, so this is the picture, and if I want to listen to that alt text, I just click the picture.
Contains account tags. Demi is standing facing a mirror. She is holding her phone toward the mirror. She is wearing a leather jacket, light green top, and dark green cargo pants. There is a bed in the background. Image, 1 face, adult.
So, oh, it knows I'm an adult. Oh, thank you, Siri, or whoever it is.
Feed critter _ Kyle. 11 hours ago. 4 photos in total.
See, if you don't put that alt text in, it does not describe the image. It just tells you the caption. Kyle, how many hashtags? So if you don't put that image description in the caption, you're obviously not going to know what it says, but if you put the alt text on the image, the voiceover can read it from the image as soon as you click on it, and it can also read it in the caption. So that's quite easy. So I don't use voiceover. I'm not really a big fan of it, to be honest.
Page 2 of 11. Page 3 of 11.
It's really difficult.
Taken at Manchester. Voiceover.
What are you on?
Voiceover off.
Thank God for that. Yeah, most blind people use voiceover. I do not, as I do have my peripheral vision, so I would rather just zoom in. So accessibility is there for us on Instagram, however it's really difficult to use. Well, some is. So just put on alt text or descriptions. That's how it helps. The voiceover can read it out to us. And this is a thing on Twitter where you don't need voiceover, but if you click on an image, it reads it out for you, so it's not reading every single detail. So that's really helpful. I just thought I'd show you how I use Instagram. So I use the magnifier and the biggest text you can get. However, when you first get one of the new iPhones, your text size only goes up so much. So you have to go to display and text size and in settings and enable larger text, so you can even make it bigger. So that is much easier, and you can add like labels and all that to everything, increase contrast. There is a lot of stuff that you can use. So yeah, that's how I use Instagram. If I'm struggling, if my eyes aren't doing so good one day, I use voiceover, I click on the picture and it describes it to me. However, if there's no alt text or image descriptions, that's pretty useless. It just tells me where it is, who it's from, and whatever's in the caption. So adding those little details are really helpful to us. So yeah, it's not pointless using Instagram if there's no alt text, but it just makes it so much easier for us. But I will read the image descriptions in the captions if you put them in. That's really helpful too. So that is how I use Instagram. I hope you learned something from this, and I hope you start adding image descriptions, because that really helps me, or alt text. All you have to do is write the image description and copy and paste that onto the alt text. That is so much easier for us, so please add it. That would really help me and really help a lot of other people from the blind community. So obviously look at photos, read photos, listen to photos, and just it's the same with why do I use YouTube? To share my life. I think that's what most people do. Please leave a like, subscribe, and a comment below. I don't know what that was. Bye.